Inside the room, Vine and Nina were talking. Vine, only 3 days are left, and after that, you will get your revenge from Alex. Nina nodded her head, but then she held Vine's hand and said, Jungkook will not leave Alex and his father. My revenge will come up, and their true face will be clear in front of the world. But what about your revenge, Vine? Vine looked down, and Nina knew she was struggling with her mind. Vine looked here and there, and after a pause, she said, you are like a sister to me, Nina, and I know Jungkook is important for you. I have decided a punishment for him, but I am not sure that you will like it or not. Nina, don't worry about me because I myself want him to pay, but will forgive him after that? One I have saw in his eyes a spark for you, and he is regretting, not like Alex, who don't even regret for what he did. But still, I want you to do what is best for you. I'm with you, but still, tell me, will forgive him? Vine went in her thoughts, but then she said, yes, I will forgive him. Nina frowned, but then she simply nodded. But there was someone outside the room who heard it and was happy that it was Jungkook. He was happy that Van will forgive him, and after that, he will confess his feelings, which were growing more even single minute. Jungkook went from there, and Vine said to Nina, forget about us. You should focus on yourself. Tell me, what is your future plan? Nina and Vine started talking about something, but Vine's attention was on the thought in which she was. No one knew what she was thinking, but still, for now, she was waiting for the downfall of Alex and his father, her step family. Jungkook was in living area sitting with his friends, and that's when his attention went on Van, who went towards her room, basically Jungkook's room. That everything is going according to the plan, Jungkook. We are well prepared for the attack. Jungkook nodded and stood up and started going towards his room, following Van. Jimin, he don't have any focus on the business. Look at him. He always follow her everywhere, but still don't get courage to confess. Hope, after what he did, it's not that easy, Jimin. They all nodded and looked at Jungkook, who went inside. Coming inside the room, he saw there was no one, but then he heard the sound of water running. Vine was inside the washroom. He went towards the couch and sat there, probably waiting for her to come out. Jungkook, it's just 3 days and I will finish that Alex and his father, and after that I will make sure to win your heart. Every possible way, Vine. You don't have an idea what you have done to me. He was talking to himself, probably thinking for the possibility of her punishment, and just then after 20 minutes, Vine came outside the washroom only in towel because she didn't have clothes, so she went towards the cupboard to get one of Jungkook. Jungkook gulped and slowly stood up. Vine was unaware of him and opened the cupboard. Jungkook, I know I am not in a state of calling you my wife because the way I chose and what I did was not okay, but at all, but still we have a relationship. I will wait for the day when you will forgive me and I will claim you with your will, Van. I will accept every punishment because if I'm with you, everything is okay for me, and then I promise I will make it up to you in all possible ways. Van was only listening to him while looking in his eyes, and she knew he was sincere. Soon Jungkook picked up a shirt and handed her. This one is my favorite. I would love to see you in it. He gave her a smile and left from there. Wine looked at the shirt and then at him going away. Wine, I hope things work out like I want, Jungkook. Just like that, 2 days were passed and Jungkook was roaming near her like he wanted her to be in front of him every single minute. He was trying his best and he was falling for her more and more. Nina was ignoring Jungkook and all his friends because she still didn't forgive him. And as far as it's about Vine, then she was fighting with her thoughts, but was showing some signs to Jungkook whenever he was near her. She herself was fighting with her thoughts because she was bounded with him. Just like that, the night came and tomorrow they had to go for the attack. Tomorrow was the final day. Pine was outside the house waiting for Nina because she went to prepare the coffee. Just then Jungkook approached and stood behind her while looking at the fountain. Pine, are you prepared for tomorrow? Jungkook, yes, I am. Are you ready to face them? Vine looked at Jungkook and found him already looking at her. Vine, they are no one to me. They are the culprits and they should pay for what they did. Jungkook, and what about me? What am I to you? Vine, I told you at first, focus on revenge of Nina and then we will talk about this. Jungkook smiled softly at her as he knew she had decided to forgive him after the punishment. Jungkook, I have left a dress on bed for you. Wear it tomorrow for me. Vine didn't say anything and paused for a minute. Jungkook, after I get my hands on Alex, I'm coming to get your forgiveness, Vine, and I'm ready to face anything that comes in my way. But please, before making any decision, think about my feeling for you because you know what I'm feeling for you. Jungkook looked at back and saw Nina coming, so he glanced at her and left from there. Nina, what was he talking? Why, nothing, just planning for tomorrow. And just like that, the day came and they all got ready to leave for the Italian's brawl. Alex, I hope everything is according to the plan, Sam. Sam, head guard, yes, sir, we are prepared for the attack. One team will go with you and other will team attack on the house. We will get mine from there. Alex, just give us a call and she is under you guys. We will give you our next star signal. Sam nodded and left from there. Alex fixed his coat and looked at his father. Alex, are you ready to finish your daughter yet? Alex's father chuckled and said, more than ready. Our path will be clear and everything will be under our control. Alex smirked and they left for the brawl. All seven boys were in the living area waiting for Nina and Vine to come and join them. Jungkook was waiting to see a glimpse of Vine as he had guided her to wear the dress which he wants. Soon their attention went on Nina, who came downstairs while wearing her confidence on her face because she was ready to see the downfall of Alex. Today was her day. She came and stood in front of them. Jungkook, Nina, you will stay with Jin. Alex will be there and we don't want him to put his hands on you. Rest we will handle. Don't get worried. We will be. Nina, who said I'm worried. In fact, I'm ready to take him down. I'm ready to see him crying and begging in front of me. All boys were feeling proud of her because she had become strong. She was not that old Nina who came from the hospital being mentally disturbed. She was changed, and that was because of Van. Jungkook, I know Nina, but still you have to stay with Jin, and I will be there with Van. Van, who said I need you to be with me? They all turned towards the voice, and there she came in her right shoulder cut gown. Hair curled on side, her heels were hidden under her gown, but her walk was showing the sassy look which she was carrying. Light but shimmery makeup was like a cherry on top. Jungkook gulped looking at her. She was in the dress given by him. He couldn't take his eyes away from her. He slightly loosened his eyes as he was struggling to breathe. Tiptoeing, she came and stood in front of them. Van, we can take care of ourselves. You all should focus on Alex. Nina nodded, giving her support. Van saw Jungkook coming towards her, taking his slow steps. His aura was dark, just like his dressing. Jungkook, we all know you guys are strong enough, but today there will be danger, and we have to work according to our plan. Sure, until we get our hands on them, you guys have to forget everything and have to cooperate with us. Van nodded and Jin took out Nina along with others. Jungkook moved his hands towards her and asked for her permission. Jungkook, just for today, forget what had happened and help me taking the revenge by being mine. Mrs. Young, let me guide you, being your husband. Van slowly nodded and gave her hand to him, which he accepted with a smile. Jungkook plastered a kiss on her hand and took her outside. They all left for the brawl, keeping the hopes to get back home with a win. Coming inside the hall, all friends looked at the surrounding. Nina was holding the hand of Jin and her eyes were searching for one person and she found him covered with few girls on the drinking counter. She gripped Jin's hand tightly and he saw where she was looking. Jin, don't worry, don't lose yourself. Remember, today is our day and his spark is just for a few hours. Nina nodded and went inside with others, and then Jungkook came inside holding hand of Van. They both were giving dark aura and took the attention of others. Everyone looked at them, including Alex and his father. Alex motioned the girls and they went away. Van sensed the tension in Jungkook's eyes, who was glaring at Alex, and Alex was looking at Van. Van, just handle your anger for a few hours, Jungkook, and then I will crush under my feet. Jungkook held her hand tightly and took her inside. Alex looked at his father and they nodded. Van looked at the surroundings and went in her thoughts. Jungkook, it's time to go on our plan. They all nodded, including Van and Lena. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for the next part.